Good evening, my good people. Welcome back to the Bliss Pickup. When you see me first, you know somebody play a hooky. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say nothing more. As you can see from the title, we gonna be looking into some prospects, running back prospect, and possible drafts. Do we even need a running back? Should we drop a workhorse? Before I get into that, let me bring up my co-host real quick. Lou, what it do?
Tony, for everybody in the chat, right? Tony said someone's playing hooky. He was going to leave it there. Well, all I know, I see Tony and myself, so I'm gonna let everybody else figure out. I'm gonna let everybody else, Tone, figure out who's playing hooky, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, man. I don't care what it is. Hey, you gotta let them believe it or not. Me, I'm gonna put you under the bus. You hear me? Nah, but dog had something serious that came up. You know what I'm saying? But hey, listen. I can tell it's my story. I tell how I want.
That's a
not,
fact.
here, not here to defend. But hey, listen, man. It was a nice. I might have to get into that for a little bit, Lou, because these running backs might not be high on the Dolphins need list as far as the a position of need. But there was like a interesting conversation that I probably want to touch bases on a little bit here later with the Steven Ross and the stadium and the outlook of the team going forward and his job in general. Can we probably could do a little deep dive into that to see how we really feel about that. But before we get into that, so 2025, you already know we have what 32 free agent, pending free agents. So we have to fill those positions. Um I think for most part, me and you, running back is like one of the least of our concern at this point. However, if this is a deep running back draft, uh, and whenever you have opportunity to add production at any position, you take it. So I don't think that they will overlook it or not. Um, Reach for a running back, I don't think it'll be a priority. So this is a deep running back class. So I think they have plenty of opportunities to go ahead and grab one as a like a luxury pick or whatever. Um, once you get down into those later rounds, like the mid rounds is where you draft. So my draft philosophy is the first round for sure. I think you go best player available. Best player, unless you in dire need of a quarterback, you go best player available. Second round, you can go best player available, but if you have a person that you think highly of that is a position of need and you want to take a fly on them, I'm okay with that. The second round, but you have to think you have to have them high on your draft book, your draft board. Maybe like someone that. But if you let's say you got a guy that you got a first round grade on, and he's still sitting there in the second round, I'm not mad at you going best player available from that standpoint. And then third, fourth, fifth. I think those are when you draft and fill out your positions in need because those are typically your line. Your offensive line, your guards. Maybe linebackers. Maybe a safety here and there. Things of that nature where those guys give you value and immediate value when you draft them in that area. And then sixth or seventh round. Listen, man, that's when you get your projects. You get your quarterback. Maybe see this the receiver or linebacker you want to develop, or let's just say a D tackle that he has all the potential, but he don't have a high motor, or people that has the qualities, but they just don't have the drive behind it. They could be projects. I'm all good for that, you know what I'm saying. But that's just my philosophy. But running back, Lou. If anybody, first thing I'm gonna say, oh God, why we put that up there? Anybody stood out that you would say that you wait? First, I want to ask you this: do you think? Because I know there's a lot of people in this fan base that are like, oh, we need a workhorse. Are you one of those ones that are along the lines of that the Dolphins need a workhorse at running back?
I would say for me, Tone, I would say no. I mean, there's an argument to be made that Devon A. Chain was a workhorse for us this season, right? Like, so again, I think for me, I think you said it best. What you were just saying. I'm not even looking at running back, bro. Look, the last two drafts, we got A Chain in the third, Jalen Wright last year, we traded up for in the fourth. Like, again, and to your point again, this is such a rich draft. There's so many running backs. There's probably going to be a few that don't even get drafted.
Mm,
right? There might be some that you could probably bring in as UDFAs. So there's only one guy for me that I was thinking about that I would bring in, maybe, and it would definitely be in the later rounds. Is a guy the Scatterboo or whatever
Cam Scatterable.
from Arizona State. That's the only one because, in my opinion, I would use him as almost like a replacement for Alex Ingold, right? Alex Ingold, they're both around the same size. Alex Ingold is probably like 15 pounds, I think, heavier. I think Scatterboo's 215. They said Alex Ingold's 230. The fact of the matter is, I think if you can get Scatterboo, let's say to add
No,
10.
Scatterable like around 225, 222, something like that.
Oh, okay. Because I think the other day they said he was like 215.
That was his original coming in, but like his updated weight, it'd be around two. I think if I'm not mistaken, it's like around 220, 225.
Okay, so right there,
Yeah,
225. Alex
yeah.
Ingold is 230, bro. Scatterboo can catch the ball out of the backfield. He gives you a power element in the running game. I just think you could do different things to um like different ways to use him. If you're just telling me that we're going to bring in just another running back that's all he is a running back, I'm not in the business of doing that. A guy like Scatterboo that can do multiple things, Tone, I would be willing to look at or invest in. Other than that, again, running back is not even on my radar, bro, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the attempt was you're right, Rashad. That's what we're looking for. And yeah, by the way, we moved up to draft right just to barely use him. Oh, that is a good
That's a
point,
great
Vonjo.
point. That's a great
Great
point.
doggone point. We did move up in the third round, right? To go get him.
I believe it was the fourth.
Wait, no, we got him in the third. I think we traded a fourth to go get into the third, if I'm not mistaken. Double. I have to fact check it a little bit,
No,
but
I think it was the fourth. I think because we got A Chain in the third, correct?
did we? So
Yeah, I
what did
think
we trade up? Let me see what Jaden Wright was.
I think we traded up
Anyways,
into the fourth. Yeah,
we traded up into the fourth to go get him. Anyways, we traded up to go get Wright, and to Vonjo's credit, bro, we didn't even use him. Like,
yeah. There you go. Rashad said we
yeah,
traded next year's third to get into the fourth.
yeah, traded next year third. He went 120, 120 overall to not even use him. So I don't know. So okay, so workhorse, right? I don't. I'm not one of the ones that say it depends on what kind of offense you want to run. I don't think this offense that we're running it requires you to have a workhorse type of of running back. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that they use them, you got to have a running back that you could use. Now, um, let's just be honest, bro. If you have a good offensive line, you could pretty much make damn near any running back a workhorse. I want to take y'all back to the old school Denver Broncos. They had people like what his name was Anderson, Will Anderson or something like that.
Hmm.
Uh, Ruben Drones. Uh, like they had people like that was 1,000 yard rushers back to back season. Um, Gray, I think they had a dude named Gray one time. Like they had unknown and unproven running backs getting behind that offensive line and running that zone run offense, and every last one of them had success. I'm even going to mention the Clinton Porters of the world, that went up there and just destroyed everything. So I don't think that we need a workhorse now. However, I do for a fact. When I went, I couldn't do as much research that I want. Shout out to a couple of people put me up on a couple. My brother put me up on someone. I got it. Oh, it's on my notes. And Vicinity also put me up on two running backs that I said I'm gonna have to go take a look at. But so when I went and did research, the dude that stood out to me, right? And I was like, if I want to get a running back, and let's say they want to get him in the second round, I don't know if he's gonna be there in the second round. For sure, if he's in the third round, I want mine take a fly on him. What is Raheem Mostert? Before I get it, what is Raheem Mostert's situation looking like? What we got him like for another year or two?
I believe it's 1 year. I think this is his last year. I believe.
Yeah, I know for sure Jeff Wilson Jr. is out of there. So yeah, you're gonna need a third running back. Uh, the dude I don't know if they want, but he's from out of Iowa. Johnson, Caleb Johnson. Caleb Johnson, I went and watched him I like and he runs the zone scheme already. You know what I'm saying? He fits the zone scheme. He got a high ranking. I think he's scheduled to go in between second and third round. Uh, so if they want to take a fly on someone like that, I would like him. He's already used to the blocking schemes. He's already has success in this type of blocking scheme. So I would want them. That would be my number one pick. I know you said Scottable. He does have. I think he's around the 215, 220, and I think he run like a 4.5, maybe four, either 4.49 or 4.5. So he has the power and the speed to give you the breakaway plays. I don't know if he's gonna be there when we need him, but if I had my pick, I would take him. Scoutable, I think, will be around in the later rounds, so that's more realistic. Lou, because he had like an awesome, amazing season, but he wasn't one of deemed as one of them guys coming in the season. You know what I'm saying? He's the guys that came out of nowhere and made a name for himself. So he might be there in the later rounds. Lewis
Hey,
want
hey,
that
Tom.
European.
Hey, Tom. Hey, Tom. I just want. This is why we have the best chat in the world, Tom. Because as Harris, you were spot on. Give me that European running back, goddamn it.
OC Dolphin Don. Yeah, see, he say facts. Our O-line prevents us from having any kind of run game. Uh, Triple S. Listen, Lou, before I even put this up, I should have knew he was gonna recommend any Ohio State. I don't think Triple X recommended any other player any player outside of Ohio State. Everyone he recommended, quarterback was Will Howard. Now it's Junkins and Henderson. They both from Ohio State. Triple X. I don't even know if we could take your you serious at this point, my brother.
Hey, man, there's some bias there, Tom.
Junkins got ran down in a national championship. I don't know, Triple X. Man got ran down, bro.
Hey, man. But when he got ran down, though, he went for 70 though.
Yeah, he scored. He ended up getting a score in anyway. But I don't need you heard what HN say. I ain't getting ran down in the open field. Look, real quick, we got 19 of y'all in the building already. Hit that like button, share the content, and please subscribe. We trying to get the for to the 500. Try to get the boys at least. I forgot we were at 420. Try to get it to like around 425, 430. You know what I'm saying? Get the boys. Let's get a couple of subscribers today, man. Help the boys get to that 500 real quick. I see you, Triple H. Say I just like them. They always ran primary gap schemes this year. To be fair, oh, okay. So they ran the gap schemes primarily to this season. Okay, cool. Shake Money, I see you in the building, man. Shout out to the chat, man. Y'all in here early today. H, Shake Money,
was
Triple
good.
S, Sharp in here early. Vondro always stepping through real early. You know, Anthony was the first one in the building. Matter of fact, that's what he said. Would you guys be willing to trade down out of the 13 to get more capital so that you can get the running back you want? I'm willing to trade down, Anthony. I am, but it's not to get a running back. You know what I'm saying? I would want to get more capital. For sure. Let's get more capital. And bro, we need offense. We need 2 guards, right? We need safety. We need cornerback. We need linebackers, and we need defensive linemen. So we have a lot of holes to fill. We need more receivers. So even that, receivers cool. If one of these receivers, if it ain't what his name, Tatiera McMillan, I think that's how he
Yeah.
said.
Yep.
If it ain't him, I'm not really big on the receiving draft, right? But bro, we got? We got Malik, we got Waddle, we got Tyreek, right? That's the only one that's on contract. If I'm not mistaken.
Well, Taj will come
Todd, I
back.
know. I was just gonna say Todd. They stashed. So I don't think it's really a big need like that.
I
I'm
think
more.
Rivers on under contract is too, right?
No, I think River Crickhouse. No, River Crickhouse is a free agent.
You bring him back?
For the low, yeah. He's Lou. He's injured just like the rest of the. We got to keep the same energy. He's injured just like the rest of the people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So what I'm gonna do? You feel me? I don't really drop me a run. Get some young guys. Let me get some size in that wide receiver room, please. Like, come on, bro. Because I don't. Is Easy E under contract? Yeah, I think he's still under contract too. I forgot. We always forget about Easy because he's never on the field. But back to the running backs. Yeah, but I want to get a shout out to Confinity gave me her and my brother. They just so happened to give me the same people. You know about the dude Jordan James out of Oregon, Lou?
Yeah,
Hey man, he got speed and power, bro.
he got speed and power. Again, it's just for me. I think there's so many running backs in this draft. I'm saying there's guys I like. I
He's
just
got a
don't know
second and
about.
fourth between the second and fourth round grade on him.
Yeah, that see, I'm not. I don't like him that much to use a second or a fourth round pick on.
Okay.
Again, bro, I think there's guys, Tone, that there's going to be guys even undrafted that you're
Yeah.
gonna look at and be like, wow, I cannot believe this kid didn't get drafted. And all I'm saying is, if what with all the holes that this Dolphin team has, right, and 32 pending free agents, I I don't know if I'm reaching in the draft for a running back. You see
Makes
what I'm
makes
saying?
yeah, makes sense. Like 100%. What about now when I was put on this dude, I you know Devin Neal from Kansas?
See, I don't
If
know
I'm
that
not
much
mistaken,
about him. I've heard about him. People brought
he
him up
had
in
didn't he have
conversation.
like 207 or 307 yards against Colorado? He was the one the reason that they beat Colorado.
Yeah, he did have a real good game against
I
Colorado.
mean
Yeah.
that defense kind of suspect, but 307 yards. It's 307 yards. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm just bringing these people up because these people are they are predicted to go. I think he's like in the I think third to fifth or third to sixth round. He's and that's just to show how much talent is in this draft class. And to your point, what you just made, man, you might have undrafted free agents that's talented. It's just running backs is not that high need right now. To we have a luxury of not wasting. I won't be mad. Let's just kick to it. I won't be mad if we don't waste not one draft a draft on a running back. I I
Yeah,
don't
me
see
neither. Yeah, exactly.
I don't see a reason to do it. You know what I'm saying? I did want to cover it just to cover all the bases. Um, but it's almost unfortunate we don't. Oh yeah, he said Joe Rich just said it's almost unfortunate we don't need a running back in this draft class. There is uh yo
Yeah,
shake money
hey,
shake.
hey, man, that's wild.
Shake money crazy. But yeah, it's just not on priority list. It's not there. You know, it's nice to have one, but it's so many of them guys out there. Forget about it. You know, I want to see. Listen, man, let's let Jalen Wright develop and give him more touches. Like, can we do that, please? Before we go reaching for running backs, can we just go get you 2 years in a row? Mike McDaniel won a running back. He got both of them that he wanted. I don't think we need to reach no more in the draft class to get that. Right?
Well, Tone, this is the way I would look at it, right? We believe first and second round won't be running backs. We'll get those rounds out of here, right?
Yeah.
Let's say third round, right? If there's an offensive lineman or a running back on the board that the Dolphins like, in your opinion, where do you think they would go?
Offensive lineman.
Okay, cool. Fourth round. Let's say there's a running back they like or uh, a corner, let's say, right? Where do you think they go?
Corner for sure.
Fifth round.
He
If
loved corners.
there's it right in the fifth round, if there's another
Safety.
lineman or a running back, it would probably be a lineman. In
Yeah.
the sixth round,
Yeah. I see where you're going here.
if there's a
Like if there's
receiver,
yeah, we
it
have too many
the,
needs to even think
too many
about
needs.
drafting a running back. Yeah.
Exactly, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. That's about as realistic as you get. It's too many needs. There's too many more people and positions of value for us to just go out in such how you call that, a rich running back rich field to where we have to even go. Nah, that should be. I don't think we should have no running back on our draft board. If I'm gonna be real. Now I wouldn't look at people that I wouldn't mind having on this team, right? because they fit the scheme. But if we're gonna be realistic and understand, they shouldn't have a running back on their draft board at all, unless it's probably at the 7th round. I think we got 2 7 rounders this year, right?
Yeah, I
So
think that we got 2 7. Yep.
yeah, like if someone is there in the 2nd round, like I ain't gonna lie, I'm a U fan. You know what I'm saying? So if Martinez is there, go ahead and grab that boy in the 7th. They got that boy going 7th or
Look,
undrafted, 6 or
look,
7 or
look.
undrafted.
Now this is coming from the man that was just saying you don't trust Triple S because Triple S is an Ohio State fan. You you see how Tony you see how Tony be doing y'all, dog?
Hey,
You see that?
relate. Listen, at least, at least I admit it. Well, first of all, I said he didn't recommend anyone else unless they was from Ohio State. My number one person I would say was Caleb Johnson, and he's from Iowa. Go give me one of them ham hock eating boys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, big country strong boy. You know what I'm saying? Put him behind that backfield and run through somebody. I see they want to focus on quarterback. He said he's gonna focus on lineman, right? I want them to focus on the mindset of this team. This job should be all about mindset. I want tough, hard-nosed guys. That's what I want. I don't care. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Mystic. Mystic says it, but Mystic, shout out to you. 21 people in yeah, man, get the likes up, please, y'all. Get the likes up and get the boys, get the subscribers up. Can we get at least two more subscribers today, man? Y'all just ask for 2. That's all I'm asking for. If you already subscribed, please send it to your friends. Find your go to your next door neighbor. Put them on to the boys. Yeah, man, just get the boys up, man. Give us let us get out at least 2 subscribers today. And yeah, cause we appreciate y'all anyways, my brother. My people in here. Yeah, man, we got to get them lights up, man. I'm here checking it right now. Y'all got to get these lights up. You know what I mean? We at 11 now. Yeah, we have to do something about that. But yeah, Lou Martinez, Damian Martinez. Listen, man, what if he undrafted? Go ahead, take a fly on him. Oh, Dolphin there made a good point. If Mostert can stay healthy, he has shown he can run hard and be productive. Dolphinaire, you said that if Mostert can stay healthy, he has showed you that he can't stay healthy. He just can't. Like it's you know what I'm saying? He said, check out what that Yaya Black D lineman. No, we doing running back. No, we ain't doing D lineman right now. I'll check him out on Mystic when we get. Shout out to Paul. Paul, oh man, I forgot to. Hey, guaranteed I got you on Friday, bro. I forgot to put the order in for you today. Lou, shout out to my boy. He already put an order. He won 2 shirts and a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? So people like that make me want to hurry up and get this merch. Which I get up to 500, we could just go ahead and start selling it. I don't have to go jump through hoops and hurdles just to get it. But man, my boy put in an order for 2 shirts and a hoodie. I got you, Paul, for sure. We will have it. If not tomorrow, most definitely by Friday. I got you, at least with the shirts. My boy is gonna check on those hoodies tomorrow morning. So, and I'm trying to see if we still got the Nike ones, because make sure you get that good quality. But yeah, Lou. So back to the job.
Hey man, that's what's up though, Tone. Real quick, shout out to Paul, man. There's a lot of people reaching out for the merch and stuff, and really supporting what we doing over here. So, hey, I know we don't say it enough, or we do say it, but again, bro, Tony was saying it, and I want to echo those sentiments. We really do appreciate y'all, man. Y'all the reason that we doing this. Y'all the reason that it makes the show great, man. So shout out to you, Paul, man, for reaching out, man.
Yeah, facts. And he restarted. We like, yo, well, can I get the hoodie? You know what I'm saying? When I told you, Lou, I'm like, I'm the only one representing the brand that didn't let me down. You see how fly look. Y'all was representing Jaden Daniels and Vicinity was talking about Saquon Barkley. I'm like, hey, listen, man, they ain't gonna let me down. Matthew Stafford might have, Joe Burrow might have, but not these boys. You know what I'm saying? Blitz pickup will always come through. But yeah, dog. So like I say, undrafted, I'm cool. Do not put a running back on our draft board. But yeah, for the most part, I don't think we need to waste too much time on that. But no, I wanted to get into this because I didn't have opportunity. Because Mystic, shout out to Mystic in there. You know what I'm saying? appreciate you, Mystic. But boy, you need at least 4 co-hosts, my brother. 'Cause I was in a request for over an hour trying to get a mic so I could touch on this topic and give my input. I finally was able to, give a little bit of input in there. Shout out to Lou. I know Dean, Nene was in there, giving their point shake money, crypto. They all was in there, giving the thoughts on this. And I was like, that might be a good one so we could get this on wax and bring it. Oh my God, Game Boy, we need to try Tyler Hero.
Oh, oh
Oh
shit.
Lord, here we go,
Oh,
man. Tyler Hero got injured. Hey, got injured. He got injured. So he missed his first game. Here we go. We start with the Tyler Hero. Don't do it, Game Boy. This is it's not a good day to bring up Tyler Hero. But Lou, because I wanted to be able to speak when we got the whole week could have the whole he said fact the whole time to really give our points about this because and I just like to give different perspective for things how people could look at things. So y'all was talking earlier about Stephen Ross and um him not caring about the Dolphins. You think it's not first priority, number one priority, and the simple fact of what he's doing with the community, certain people getting pushed out, things of that nature. And I just wanted to touch on that subject for for people to understand. The thing about I was taught this. The thing most people he got injured with a groin injury in on his beat day. Oh, do the math. Wow. Shake said he owned his own cereal. I don't know what you're trying to
see,
insinuate over that Game Boy. You can't elaborate, Game Boy.
well, yeah, he might as well change his name to Xavier Howard.
But so because if y'all want to go back, 27 of y'all in here. So why if y'all want to go back like literally just 2 more minutes to get our takes on the running backs? We just literally got done with that real quick. But hit the like button while y'all in here. Make sure y'all we trying to get at least 2 more subscribers. Hit the subscribe button. Send it over there to your friend. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Get the boys up. We trying to get to that 500 real quick. But so I want to, and I'm gonna get your point also. I want people to understand. I was taught this a while ago. The thing with people, we tend to feel like the world should acquiesce to us or should adapt to us and how we feel things should go. And as long as you live in that mindset, you're gonna have a victim mindset, right? You have to adapt to the way the world is being ran, right? So why did I bring that up? We understand how the world runs. The people with the money, they control a lot of things. They have a lot of power to get things done. So yeah, Ross, billionaire, went and got his money. Cool. Let him get his money. Let him do his thing. I get that part, right? And people thinking that he's not. What I don't like is for people to don't think that he's not supposed to. He's supposed to He's supposed to automatic stop being a businessman because he purchased the Miami Dolphins. And I don't think like that. Now, when you invest in any type of business, the main goal is to get as much profit out of it as you can. And we all can agree that man profit out of this. He's doing a great job of doing that. But I don't want people to automatically make that as a knock on him and say, "Oh, I don't think he should." Like he shouldn't do that. He's not focused on winning. Um, at the beginning when he was here, he was willing to cheat. He's going on boats. He's going on yachts. He's getting people to sign over the signatures so he could go get people like Deshaun Watson. Thank God that ain't go through. You remember he wanted Lamar Jackson. Tom Brady, all these things and the things of that nature that he was willing to cheat to do it. Okay, cool. Let the man that to me that's saying the man, at least the man, he was trying. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere down the line, I don't know what happened, right? And I brought up the story when he was saying he was in a board meeting and he had to let people know, yo, this is not the NFL. Y'all not gonna bully me over here like they do in the NFL. So that goes to show you he did not. He came in, he had money, but he didn't understand how football worked. So what he needed to do was, and he still needs to do this, go get you a football guy. Go get someone that understands the do's and don'ts, the ins and outs of football, and let them make decisions. Don't go get your buddy Tom Garfinkel and good at marketing. He's making you tons of money. He made that decision. You made money head over heels, right? Him and Brandon Sure now to work the numbers and all that. Cool. But those guys shouldn't be making football decisions. They shouldn't. I'm sorry. No, they shouldn't. Go get someone that understands football and you let them do that. Because I think if he had that guy he could trust, he'll do what he has to do as far as opening that checkbook. You know what I'm saying? And getting whatever they feel like they need, he's willing to pay. But just because you try don't mean you're good at it. And we cannot give him credit for just trying. At this point, we need you to understand, learn. You know how I said this earlier. You had enough opportunity to develop and grow into your position. You've been doing it for long enough. You should understand now way more than you did before. Go ahead and change that. There's no reason for a Tom Garfinkel and Brandon Sure to make any football decisions. Get rid of that. That collective, get rid of that. Like, I can no longer make excuses for you because I was one of the ones riding for you, one of the ones defending you when they come in there and say, oh, he just don't want to win. At this point, it does look like you know what? I don't know what I'm doing. Let me focus on getting my money out of it. You built a racetrack around the stadium, built a tennis court around there. You got the Miami Open and the I forgot the name of the Formula One race. But whatever, whatever it's called, making money head over field. You already seen the profit. At some point now, you have to spend a little bit more time on getting someone in the building. I don't need you because I'm glad. I'm gonna let you speak on this. How Lewis made the comparison to Tampa Bay's owner. I don't need you in the building. I don't need you around here acting like you know what you're doing. We know this. We understand this. But I do need you to cut that check to someone that do and just get out of their way. Let them handle that. You keep Tom Garfinkel and Brandon Sure in the office away from any football decisions, and maybe we'll see a change. You know what I'm saying? When we saw Brian Flores tell these people and understand y'all two are the issues, he knew right then and there the structure was incorrect. And if you don't have the structure correct, everything under this is going to fail. You don't have, let me bring up that word for you, Lou, the right foundation, bro. The foundation is off. If the foundation off, how you expect everything else? Me and Lou always tell y'all, listen, it's the players, bro. Execution. Look at coach. We go look at them draw plays up. We go look at people open. We go look at people missing tackles. Javon Holland's making business decisions all over the place. Ramsey was getting cooked like he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? And we like, yo, what's going on here? And I was like, you know what? Let's just think about this. Everything with this team is all buddy. Why everybody got to be buddies? You came in at the right time, Jazz. I'm about to snap on these people. Like I just gave an example earlier. You know why they fold in cold weather? Because they not used to no adversity. They not building character. They not building toughness. If every time something go against you or don't go your way, you could go right up to your boss and be like, hey, he's not treating me right. And we got to get him out of the building. How are you going to expect that softness to translate to toughness on the field? It don't matter. It don't match. Like we got to start thinking of it from that standpoint. Like, what are we doing? What are we expecting from them to do? How you expecting people that going to go in? How? Ain't no way, no other profession you can go snitch on your boss and you go sit there and work with him. Man, get out of here with that softness. Now we got to start looking at everything. And for that, my brother Ross, I lay at your feet, my brother. Because at the end of the day, there should be controversy, there should be conflicts, there should be fights, there should be people learning how to handle their business, go through it like men and solve the problem. We got to go outside the bump. Let's do that. We got to go run in the locker room and scream at each other from top of our lungs. Let's do that. But at the end of the day, you're used to dealing with adversity and getting through it. You used to looking at somebody and say, I want to take his head off and handle your business, not backing down. That's how you know who gonna fold and who won't. I told y'all 100 times. If you think if I'm in those spaces and I'm going up and I'm snapping and Lewis up there folding and just bowing down every time, I'm not doing a show with you, my brother. Because I can't go to war with you. Who's going to war? Yo, you see Shake. I can't even see.
Shake wildin', man.
Yo, but Shake crazy. I'll just run. Forget about being friends, Shake. That's what I'm talking about. I just want to know, since when, and I don't know, you maybe you could speak on this, but all my childhood friends, the ones that I still have my close circuits on circle, right? I fought every last one of them. Every last one of them I fought. And we down to this day. But I know I could go to war with you, bro. I know if it's just me and you against 5 or 6, we both getting beat up, or we gonna fight until we going down swinging. I'll put it like that.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? Those are the type of people that you want in your organization. Why? I don't even get why people don't even understand that. I'm like, that should be a red flag right there for anyone. Collective. And Lou, see, I'm glad when I sometimes when I can just sit there and listen, I'll be like, you know what? That makes a lot of goddamn sense. Ever since they came up with this collective nonsense, it's when that narrative of this team being soft. Because you know what? We tend to forget, and I'll be like, I never bring this up. That was Stephen Ross that had the Jay's and who was bullying that dude, Jonathan Martin, Richie Incognito. He was the owner then.
Yeah, that was Stephen Ross. Absolutely.
We had bullies in the building.
Absolutely.
We had J.J. on the sideline drinking pickle juice out of the jar. Oh no, man! I got a story for you for me and Abel. We didn't, but we had like some kind of beef though. Paul, I could tell you about that story. He said, "Look at Jay say, nah, I ain't fight you to be your friend." I am so sorry. I grew up in the trenches. Yes, we bumping. I gotta know I can trust you when we go out here. It's rough out here. It's tough. Right, Mike? Right, Mike? It starts at the top, Tony. They got rid of Flores because he didn't work well. Thank you. That's the quote that I was gonna say Lewis brought up. Work well with others? Did he do his job well? I don't care about working well with others. Did he do a well enough job to get his job done? This is what I'm looking at. So what is that? And think again, Lou, you feel me? You listening? You and Dean were like, both of y'all was like, he looked like he didn't even want to fire Flores. Look at his body language.
Mm-hmm.
But he got outvoted. How the owner get outvoted?
That's a fact.
Man, if y'all gonna sit your behind down and go work that junk out, wouldn't that be outvote? Man, get out of here. Oh, facts. Game Boy, we clapbox around with facts. Yes, we do. Get them hands. Keep your hands up to date. It's your hand. Hey, listen, that's how we know when you want to slap. I'm glad we look at, hey, boy, them hands up to date. Bam, time to show me. It's time to slap box. We gonna ask you, is your hands up to date? Crypto, I can talk to people how in the heck I want. We don't do collective over here. We argue. Lewis will tell you. I will tell you. We argue back and forth. Hey, you better stand 10 toes. Say it with your chest. Over here. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to, because I ain't have a whole opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's put the ownership where it belongs. On the field, it's execution. But why they can't deal with the cold weather? We're watching these playoffs games. These are physical, hard-nosed football being played. In cold weather. You got to be used to going through something to get through something, bro. Like, what we doing? How you going to want them to be stand? That man over there ready to punch you in your mind. It's freezing cold, bone chilling weather. And you think, and you can't even take a person disagreeing with you, but you're going to take a person who want to take your head off in cold weather? No more. You know what? and they was blaming on the training staff. No, they soft. No wonder they always hurt. They just soft everywhere. Y'all have some look out here, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest, man, because some of this stuff would be firing me up. And I'm like, bro, like, what are we doing here? From the mindset, it starts with the first of all, toughness is a mentality. I hope y'all know that.
Mm-hmm.
Toughness is a mentality. I done seen some of the biggest dudes crack under that pressure because they non-confrontational. Toughness is a mentality. It's not why people always have an issue. Me and Lord been telling y'all, we're talking about mentally tough, man. You gotta be mentally tough. That's what this sport is built on. But yeah, man, Lou, I don't know if you want to go and touch on
Yeah,
any of that subject. But
yeah, Tone. Listen, at the end of the day, I think there's not a lot more I can say on this situation. I think you're spot on, right? Like when we're talking about where blame goes, it's always going to be for me is going to be on the players. But when we get into the front office, and me just like you, Tone, I've been one to defend Stephen Ross. I can't defend them in the aspect of what you're laying down, because at the end of the day, it's on him. He's listening to the wrong people, bro. Is what it is. I think it's, and I think you just made a great point bringing up Stephen Ross when we had the bullies in the room, the Mike Pouncey's of the world, the Richie Incognitos of the world. He owned the team at that part, right? When
mm-hmm.
we had those guys, the Jay Ajayi, the tough guys, he owned the team then. You know who wasn't there though, making decisions at that time? Tom Garfinkel. He's the one that wasn't there. Now, Chris Greer, me, Tone, you, a lot of other people loved Brian Flores. We thought he was the right man for the job. You know who
Facts.
brought that man in?
Chris Girl, Stephen
Stephen
Ross.
Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's funny because when we were in that space earlier, I started doing my little research. Tom Garfinkel got the position of power in 2021, Tony. 2021 was when Brian Flores was let go.
Yep.
We
After
heard, and you bring it up all the time. Shout out to Shake Money, Color, Crypto, and the Bet Wars over there when they played the video, right? Stephen Ross said Chris Greer has to answer to
himself
and
and Tom Garfinkel
and Tom Garfinkel. You always point out how he corrected himself and was like, "Oh, work together."
work alongside. Yep.
Remember when he cleaned it up?
Mm-hmm.
Well, for a person like me and you, Tone, when we listen to that, knowing what we know and how we were raised and how we could read the room, for instance, right? Stephen Ross fucked up.
Yep. Facts.
He let everybody know what it is and tried to retract it by saying, "Oh, it's a working together." No, it's not a working together. Chris Greer has to answer to a non-football guy. I could be, I could. This is just me, Tone, and I could be wrong. I think if Chris Greer was ultimately making all the football decisions, I think we would be in a much better place.
Nobody said that, Lou. That's the first
Well,
time
yeah,
I heard that, Lou.
let me be the first one to say it then, Tone. And I could be wrong. I'm just giving you my opinion. But
Facts.
I think if Chris Greer was the one that was pulling all the strings, I think Tua Tagovailoa wouldn't be the quarterback for the 2025 season because I believe Chris Greer would have made him play on the fifth-year option.
I'm 100% behind that, Lou. I'm 1,000% behind that.
I think if Chris Greer was making all the football decisions, I think Brian Flores still possibly is in the building. I think Chris Greer and Brian Flores could have worked things out. I think Brian Flores had a problem with the collective and not so much of the collective between him, Ross, and Greer. I think the problem in the collective was Brian Flores don't respect non-football people. And so Stephen Ross is not a football person, right? But I think, again, there's a lot of owners in the league that are not football guys.
Right.
So I think Brian Flores didn't have a problem with Stephen Ross. But again, the collective, when you bring Brandon Shores of the world, when you bring the Tom Garfinkles of the world, and you try to sell that to a Brian Flores is looking around like, man, hold on, what's going on? Like, what are we doing here? And again, bro, to the point of who has that blame, I can't disagree with you or Nene or anybody else, Tone. That's at the feet of Stephen Ross. And Stephen Ross has to correct it, bro. He has to, again, put feelings aside. Yes, don't fire Tom Garfinkel, right? Tom Garfinkel, you got a relationship, your business partners, whatever it is, leave him and let him do what he does best. But I think there has to be conversations, and Stephen Ross is going to have to put his foot down and get Tom Garfinkel away from the day-to-day football operations, hiring coaches, bringing players in, bringing. Nah, bro, we cannot have a collective anymore. It has to stop at some point, Tom. And I'll just again, I think there's a lot of times when it's heated debates between friends, family members. What like I argue with my dad, I argue with Tone, I argue with Bob
Facts.
Joe, I argue with everybody, and it's like we'll argue and we're blaming 9 different people. Tone, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just want to get to a point to where when we're having these heated debates, me and you can start putting the blame on the same people.
Right. That's a
Like,
fact.
give me and Tony the option to say, you know what, Chris Greer, you're to blame because Chris Greer that. But if I want to blame Garfinkel and Tony wants to blame Brandon Shore, and then the next person wants to come in and blame Ross, and now we're blaming the coach, and it's too many people, bro. To the
Way
to
too
the
many
point,
people.
it'll never work like that, bro. It'll never work like that. And when I look at it, who has created that? Sorry, it's Stephen Ross. And Stephen Ross has to be better, bro. He has to be better. He has to get. He created that monster tone by bringing all the collective in.
Yeah.
He's the one that's going to have to. Again, we all know when you see a snake in your yard, you don't chop off its tail and hope the snake goes away.
Nope.
You cut the snake off at his head. And for me, I believe that snake can't do nothing with Ross. He's the owner. I think the snake starts at Tom Garfinkel. And if
Tom
Garfinkel,
Garfinkel.
that's what I believe. In my
Oh, okay.
opinion, Tone, that's where the snake is.
Okay.
That's the head of the snake. Putting a lot of blame on him, bro. And again, I think stories will start coming out here and there, and people will start realizing that Tom Garfinkel holds a lot more weight in this organization than people realize. And again, go to the Dolphin website. You ain't got to believe me. Go to the Dolphin website and look. Do the biography of Tom Garfinkel. Hired in 2013 as a Miami Dolphin marketer or whatever. He's the one that has built put the idea for the F1 track, the tennis courts, the new renovation to the practice facility. That's all Tom Garfinkel. That's what he was hired to do. Market and promote around the stadium, in the stadium, all that. In 2021, Tone, again, he got named vice president, CEO of football operations.
Mm. Mm.
I'm just saying, Tone, we can correlate the times of the weak mentality and the soft nature and everybody, the collective working together. When did it start? Around
Yeah.
2021.
21 when 2022 when Mike McDaniel came in.
Let's start pointing the fingers at, again, some other people instead of just the usual suspects. You know what I'm saying?
That's you make a lot of sense. Dolphinier said, I can't remember the last time we had a dog slash leader on offense on the offensive side. It was always on the defensive side in the past. How you feel about that, Lou? You agree
Man,
with that?
it so leader, I don't know if we've had a leader on the offensive side of the ball. But from a dog standpoint, see, I think Mike Pouncey was a dog.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
He was definitely a dog.
I think you brought up one, Jay Ajayi. I think he was a dog. I
He's a fact.
cannot believe, Tone, I'm about to say this. Rashad made a good point. Landry,
Jarvis Landry, dog.
dog, bro.
Oh man, that man was a dog. Man,
So
Mike
again,
Best, if you don't get your
yeah, Mike Best, he trolling. So I would agree with Dolphinier to the point, Tone. I don't think we've had a lot of leaders, but as far as like dogs, I think we have had some dogs on the offensive side of the ball. But I don't know so much of a leader.
and that's a problem. If you look at that, that is a problem. You don't have a leader on defense. Your quarterback supposed to be the leader of the team. And you want to know, people don't like to talk about it, but when you got to come out and say, oh, he's not one of those vocal leaders, he's one of those quiet leaders, he leading you just make an excuse for a dude not being a leader. Because you never have to explain how a leader is being a leader. This is 100% facts. You don't hear people complaining about their quarterbacks not being so vocal or yelling and doing all that. You don't hear other people saying that. You don't question who's the leader on your team because he's leading you. No, if he's a quiet leader, you never feel like you have to defend him because he know how to lead. You don't got to yell at people to understand how to lead. But they can see how you command your team, how you command your teammates, the respect that they show you. There isn't reports coming out of teammates saying we're wasting our time with our talent with this guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm wasting my career. Not when a leader. So shake crazy. I'm not even putting that on the. Not putting that on the screen, Shake.
Hey, Shake is killing the chat, man.
Yo,
he is killing the chat today, right now.
But yeah, you never have to. I just don't. I don't get it. Mike Best, I get it was 2 years ago. Yo, Mike Best, that was a few years ago. Tony, they said Tua took a huge step last season in leadership. Don't go after Tua now.
Listen.
Go ahead.
Tone, it's just, and again, I don't want to shit on Tua, bro, but it's comments like this, and I think, how do I want to say it, right? Like, I've been in locker rooms before, from a coaching standpoint and from a player standpoint. I've been in locker rooms. Tone, I'm sure you've been in locker rooms.
Yes.
Right? I'm sure a lot of people that are going to listen to this or here watching this live, they've been in locker rooms. It's not that players don't like Tua, right? Because I think players, for the most part, they like Tua. But it's in a pinch or in a foxhole, right? Like what Tony was saying earlier when he was making the point. If I know that in a dog fight, or if I know in a tough situation, if I can't go to war with you because you won't show up, that's how people look at Tua. They like him, right? Okay, he's likable. There's not a respect factor in the aspect of he's our leader, because at the end of the day, he's going to do whatever it takes to like overcome or get the job done or whatever. They don't respect Tua like that, bro. They don't.
Dang.
I'm sorry to say it. They just don't. Tua's not one of those guys that's galvanizing. Like, he's going to get the group. For instance, we've never seen Tua, and I'm not saying you have to do it all the time, but you've never seen Tua standing in front of somebody or getting in someone's face and telling them, physically telling them, motherfucker, like, this ain't what we do. This is what we need. Blah, blah, blah. Never seen that. When you see Tua getting guys together, it's to go watch Milana 2 at the movie theater. Like, I'm sorry, bro, but real ones don't respect that, bro. I'm trying to be as real as I can, bro. They don't respect that. Right? It's when Tony was speaking, I was listening and I was like, damn, that is the reason why I do the show with Tony. Because when we would be in Twitter spaces, I would hear Tony and he would go off on somebody. And I was like, damn, I can respect that because that's how I am. Right? But if I see someone that is a pushover or just they give in and stuff, I don't respect that. I can like you, right? I can, hang out with you. I can have a conversation with you. But the
I'm not going to war
respect,
with you.
what we're talking about, the respect factor, no, I don't respect you. And I think that's where again, they like Tua, but do they really respect him as like the leader? Nah, bro, they do not. It is what it is.
That's sometimes it be the hard truth, the tough, you know. Crypto got a question for you, Lou. He said, "What if they go to the amusement park?"
Again, I told crypto,
Oh,
I
shit.
told crypto on Monday's show, if you have one of them wild card weekend quarterbacks, please do not talk to me or address me in the chat. Please don't do that. Crypto has one of those wild card weekend quarterbacks, though.
Oh, shuck. Did we ever have one of these, Lou? Tyrone said, "What's good, everyone? When did they ever have a players only meeting?"
Hey, man.
Dang. Leadership.
I'm not gonna lie, Game Boy. My 5-year-old daughter, I watch Milana with her. It does slap. I'm not gonna lie. That movie is a banger. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So, I think it's a difference between when you're on the field, they see the talent and they recognize if they can get that talent on the field that they can win with them. And we can't, let's not confuse that with believing him as a leader, following him. Like Lewis said, would you follow him in a foxhole? Knowing you got to go to war, and the only way to go out there is going to be survival of the fittest. Either your life versus their lives. Do you trust to follow him then? Is that the one you want leading you into war? It's different. It's levels. People understand. You know what? That should be 100, bro. Let's cut the. We ain't had no backup quarterback. They know the only opportunity they had to win, Tua had to be out there. You saw the difference when Tua played and them trash players get on the field. Of course, I'm going to fight for him to get on the field because that's the only opportunity I got. But let him have a dude that could come and compete for the job. It would have been chaos. You'd have had way more stories. If that's a leader, you got your the receiver that was trying to pump you up since he been here, saying he went out. Would you disrespect your leader like that? I'm just asking for a friend. Is that how we treat our leader? Because last time I checked, he was begging to not get out of Kansas City. Teams had to offer him a whole bunch of money. Y'all forgot the Drew Rosenhaus when he did they went live? Y'all forgot what he said? He went to Andy Reid, he went to the owners, he even went to Patrick Mahomes and said, "Man, y'all do what I gotta do. I just want to get paid. I don't want." That sounds like a leader to me. We not gonna speak fast now. Because he propped them up. Because they gave him that bag. Once he got that bag, it was okay. Drew Rosenhaus is one of them ones. He know how to get his clients together, keep his clients in good graces with the people that paid them. And Tyreek knew how to get them numbers.
Hey, Tone, you remember when Jalen Waddle said that when they asked him a question about Mac Jones or Tua, and he said he would take Mac Jones?
I didn't remember. I didn't hear that, Lou.
Yeah, so Mac Jones was getting ready to come out in the draft, and a question was posed. I forgot how the actual question was posed, but it was basically Waddle's opinion. I don't know if it was so much better, but maybe it was who was better or whatever. And he said Mac Jones.
You know what? Game Boy just made a good. He said, "I hate to say it, but the Dolphins players look across that field and see dogs like Burrow, Allen, and Lamar while Tua is out due to an injury again. That's tough.
Facts. That's a
That
fact.
is tough.
That's a fact.
That is tough, bro. There's no you can't hardly argue that. You see that dog, and it's crazy. And we were, but you got people like this. Sean Elliott said, "Yeah, I feel good to know that I could go in Baltimore and actually feel like I got a chance to win, and everybody's not soft." He was cursing on live, saying they soft as F. So I think all in the AFC too. That is Mr. Mr. Chris Brown, I guess CW Brown. Um, is all in the AFC. So yeah, bro, we do whoever bought that. That was a good question, bro. We need leaders, bro. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, yeah, can't. Yeah, again, the people that came in, we did cover the running back. Matter of fact, before we get out of there, if any of y'all have any specific running back that y'all think y'all would like to be on the team, I don't think we should draft a running back. I just looked at a couple of them that say I wouldn't mind for them to be on the team. You get what I'm saying? Y'all know my number one would be Caleb Johnson, and Darwin James, for Kansas. But I was also put on Jordan J. I mean Devin Neal. I said Darwin James. I don't know why I'm thinking about that safety. We need safety. Devin Neal, from out of Kansas, and Jordan James from out of Genty is not coming. Shake Barry Sanders. Rashad, these people about to be good. You've been saying these people's name since you got here. They better hit the ground running when they come in the NFL.
That's not even the comment that I wanted to highlight from Rashad, Tone. Look, you see, this is what our problem is with the fan base, though, right? And this is why we'll never get better. Look what Rashad says. Y'all been beating a dead horse for 3 weeks now, talking about the Tua situation, correct? Okay, that's fine. You know what we've also been beating a dead horse on? About the fake offensive line issues that we have. And we've been doing that for 4 years.
Real quick, it's still 28 of y'all in the building. Please listen. We need 2 more subscribers to hit 125. Can y'all just 2 more? Y'all just give us 2 more, and we'll be all set with that. If you already subscribed, please send it to your friend. Go grab your cousin phone, hit that subscribe, and put the notification bell on so they can be like, "Yo, what this is? I subscribe to," and come check us out. We gonna keep them here. We just need y'all to get them here. That's all we need. We gonna keep them for sure.
I just don't like that comment, Tone. So when we talk about Tua, we're beating the dead horse. But when we talk about the offensive line, we could talk about that for years.
my best. Stop the tour. Hey, y'all get 5 more, Tony. If I gotta stop being honest about this team to get them, I don't want those subscribers. Sorry. The funny comment though.
No, that's one thing. That's one thing we will not do over here is placate to just tell people what they want to hear. What we're going to do over here is tell the honest to God truth. And sometimes we've all heard the truth hurts.
Truth does hurt.
And it hurts sometimes. And this is coming from a Tua fan. I've argued with my brother Tony about should Tua get paid or not. I was one of those ones, right? So I'm not a Tua hater. I'm a Tua fan. The fact of the matter is he's not good enough to get us to where we want to be. And that is what it is.
That is a fact. That's why we the real ones, Mike Best. Because we got people like you in here talking trash because you love Tua, but we let you get your word out, my bro. Yeah. See, I give at least 2 more, man. You know what I'm saying? We already an hour in. I only seen 2 people, man. None of y'all want no running back. So none of y'all want any running backs. We are showing up to a gunfight with a super soaker. No matter years, we wait or how much we support. I don't know what he trying to put. No matter, I guess he mean no matter how many years we wait or how much we support, I guess, up the water pistols. Or we up the water pistol, it would never be enough. CCR, you got me sound like I'm
man. I think that man's saying that Tua is a water pistol, and a water pistol is not good in a fight. And I agree. I'm sorry.
That boy said the truth got me sleeping on the couch. Yo, Shake been wilding out, man. He said the truth got me sleeping on the couch. Oh man. He said Miro at quarterback. That's gonna be. I mean, he said at running back. All right, Rashad. No. So none of y'all don't want no running backs. None of y'all. I see somebody say Genty. I forgot who it was, bro. Genty not even making it to the 13. Even if you wanted to get him, he's not making it to 13. So we're not getting him. We got to be realistic. We got to be realistic to go who we want.
I want that. I want that white European from Arizona State. That's what
Scatterboo.
I want.
Cam Scatterboo. He got his first name Cam, so he halfway up, Lou.
Yeah, give me
We
that white
better take.
European, man.
I agree with this right here, H. We better take best player available. Yes, we. This draft for sure. At first, if we don't, OCCRR said, he said Henderson out of Ohio State. Yeah, I don't think Genty make it out of the top 10. Mike Best. Jay Love at running back from Notre Dame. I gotta look him up, Tyrone. I'm not familiar. Be honest with you, I didn't really care about these running backs, so I was like, yeah.
Yeah, how about instead of drafting a running back, how about drafting a quarterback that can run?
That what he said. Rashad said get Jalen Miro.
Hey, that's my guy in the second round, Tone.
Hey, Jalen Miro, 6'2" or better. That what G said. Y'all want running back that's 6'2" or better? 6'2" or better. Man, you know that man gonna be running chest high. How tall was Eddie George? Was he 6'2"? Because you know he ran high.
I think he was big. I think he was bigger than 6'2".
Yeah, that was bro. He was good, but he ran too high. And say, look what Barkley did for the Eagles. Get you one like him or not at all. I'd rather get a quarterback like what Jaden Daniels did for the Washington than to rely. Because so when you say what Barkley did with the Eagles, he didn't do that at New York. He was good, but he didn't do that at New York. He went to Philly, and I knew you was gonna bring him.
No, I just need a little clarification. You know how we do. I need you to elaborate a little bit on what this comment means, Tom. What you think this means?
She might like a running back big.
I just need a little clarification. That's all.
I don't know. Listen, man, we still got 30 of y'all in here, man. Please subscribe. We're looking for 2 more subscribers. Hit that like button. Y'all been doing good with the like button. I think we was at 24 already or 21, something like that. But yeah, man, we looking for 2 more subscribers so we get that 25. Yeah, we had 28 likes. So y'all doing y'all thing on that like button. Shout out to y'all 31, man. So we need so y'all got no more running backs. We out of there. Gordon, we're going to 6. What Gordon? Hey, yo, just like big running back. Hey, look at it. Vonjo been missing all day. Lewis. Boy heard big running backs and he come out of woodwork.
That's crazy.
That's why you already know, man. Listen, man, listen, man. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all. We still got 20 of y'all in the building. We'll see y'all Friday, 7:30 is hopefully. Hey, when Alex get back here, y'all ask him what did he do. Tell him I said he played hooky. Let's see if he keep the same energy. Sean just got in here. Sean, shout out to Sean. For sure, Game Boy. Appreciate you. See what I'm saying? That's why we got the best chat in the world. He got to get his fiance. That's what I'm saying. Vonjo, I hope your wife is subscribed. Triple S, I hope your wife is subscribed. Facts. He said, yeah, I just got done with my last meeting today. Hey man, no excuse. You gotta rent. Hey, no excuses, Vonjo. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. You a Mar. Make it work. Sean, what's good, my boy? We about to get up out of here. Appreciate y'all. Everyone, listen, man. Hit the like. Y'all did pretty dang good on the like, so I ain't even gonna complain about that. But get to subscribe. Tell your friend to subscribe. 500, man. So we get that merch on this page, so I don't have to keep going all out my way to get this merch to these people. And shout out to the people that's asking for the merch. You know what I'm saying? The ones that they know, So I do whatever I can to make sure we get the merch because I am in the Miami area, so it's easy for me to get the merch to the people in the Miami area. But I want my boy Lou, his people that's asking for these merchandise. I want them to be able to get it too, so we can go ahead and ship this out. You know what I'm saying? My boy Alex with his people, I want them to be able to get this merch as well. So we appreciate y'all showing the support. You get what I'm saying? And shout out to us. We have no one complaining about none of the prices either. Shout out to that, bro. You get what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Mike Best says, oh, Sean, for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's why we trying to, man, we got to get to this 500 so we could just get that thing automated. Mike Best says send it to Vegas.
Hey, I did not know that, but shout
Yes,
out to
yes,
Dre, man.
yeah.
Shout
Shout out
to
to Jay
Dre.
and his newborn baby. Facts.
Baby Dre,
My
baby
boy
Dre
said he
is
said
here,
it
man.
there. I feel you, Jay. That firstborn ain't nothing like it.
Baby Dre is in the building, man. Shout out to Dre, man.
I need that toy drive merch. Game Boy.
You know what? I need that toy drive money is what I need.
Hey, Von Joe said I refuse to wear the same thing as Grumpy and David. I need custom.
Damn, man, that's crazy.
I'll get you a different color, Von Joe. Oh, shout out to Booker T. Hey, man, I went to Booker T for 7 years, bro. I had to transfer my senior year. I went to Booker T for 7 years, from middle school to high school. I was there for the transition. Yeah, everybody put the hand. Congratulations to 100 in the chat for Dre, man. Shout out that boy. He's a pappy now.
Shout
Dre
out
is
to
a
Triple
pappy now.
S. Triple S said he subbed and liked and shared
Yeah,
the
shout out to
video
Triple S. I
on
saw
Twitter.
that boy. He
Yep.
most definitely shared it on X. Yeah, I showed him. So listen, that's what we need, man. That's why y'all are the best chat. We got the best supporters. Yo, no one support our channel like our chat. That's a fact. You can go check anyone, and y'all go look at the number ratio. Ain't no one doing it like us, and y'all could stamp that. Go look at it. Do your numbers. No one is doing it like how y'all support us, and we most definitely are forever and y'all depth for that, bro. Like y'all gonna always be the realest chat. One more, we got the 424. We need one more. Shout out. I see the hundreds in there for Dre, man. You know what I'm saying? We support. Till next time, do you got anything?
Hey, man, hopefully you see 3 of us on Friday's episode. I'm going to leave it at that, man. Nah, hey, shout out to my guy, Alex, man. I love Alex, man.
Appreciate you, Game Boy. See what I'm saying? Appreciate you. Yeah, thank you, Triple S. Thank you so much, bro. Y'all don't even understand, bro. When we go look, listen, I'm an analytics dude. I go look at the numbers on this. You know what? I'm glad I said that. This is what you do analytics for. Stuff like this, not football. This is what y'all know. I need somebody to do the analytics on my channel. I'll be up late night I'm sorry. I'll be up late night going through analytics, seeing our ratio is top notch.
Hey, Tone, what's the EPA on the Blitz pickup?
I'm about to come up with my own EPA for channels and how they doing for subscriber to view ratio. Since we want to do numbers, you know what I'm saying? They like numbers, right, Lou? Let's go check that out, man.
They love numbers, Tone.
Facts. They like your numbers. You see Mr. Sebring 3. Let's do the numbers on who control who got the best chat. Who got the best supporters in the building and in the community, baby. They be rocking. He said girl boy tour. Oh, you know what? What did he have? What did he have? I gotta ask him that. Everyone see the ranking of quarterback thrown to their first read towards leading the league at the
Oh shit.
Oh man. He said, speaking of dog, there you go. But right back to Judkins. Oh, so I guess it's a boy. Oh, shout out to the little boy.
Yeah.
Okay, I wonder if he's a junior.
Yeah, Dre. That's why I said baby Dre.
Okay.
So he had a boy. Yep, baby Dre.
All right, JR. You might call him JR, little JR, you know. DJ. He's DJ. DJ or AJ. Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. We'll be out of here. We'll see y'all Friday at 7:30 ish. You know what I'm saying? We will be previewing obviously the games on the weekend. We might go through. We ain't gonna
Oh,
need them, but we might go through a little bit of running backs and the free agents.
you
We
you
that's gonna be a
you
short.
see you don't want to bring up Von Joe's last comment, Tom?
He had a week put up. Well, Vonjo, I
Uh,
got one.
uh,
You got some, so you including yourself, Vonjo. Lou, yeah, you gonna have disrespect all us?
yeah, that's disrespectful. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
Vonjo, you got some too. You know what I'm saying? Vonjo, look, wow, really just slow swimmers make boys.
Hey man, hey,
We
Tone,
ain't
end
even
the
gonna
show,
ask you how
goddamn.
to. You know what? We out of here. Y'all get a
Yeah,
little.
end the
Listen,
show,
man.
man.
And
That's
so, hey
crazy.
man, again, appreciate all y'all. Shout out to y'all. Rocking with it. Let me check that thing one more time.
That man said
Bingo.
that's how he
Yeah,
knows this week.
30 likes for sure. We had the 30 likes with 30 of y'all in the building. Shout out to y'all. We'll see y'all next time, man. Deuces, we out.
Peace.